Coming up on this week's episode of SVG Motors Weekly.
Introducing the long-awaited new 2018 Chevrolet Traverse.
I wasn't lying. I'm being honest. I'm picking out the toys that I love here today.
On the front of this one, we do offer the new illuminated bow tie.
And today on Tech Tips, we are going to talk about cold weather.
What you had, not sure what you want or where to go. Well, there's one place that you need to know. SVG is the place for me, where you get superior value guaranteed.
Hey, how's it going, folks? It's Nathan down here at SVG Motors at 400 Shoot Mill Road, Dayton, Ohio. I'm out here today on a beautiful weather, just letting you know a little bit about SVG Motors here in Dayton. A lot of people ask a lot of questions about what type of inventory do you carry. The answer is a little bit of everything. We've got domestic and foreign. We also have 3 other locations. I'm sure you're familiar with Eaton and Greenville. Now we got Urbana. We are doing Chevys, so you can get brand new. We got great rebates with those. Also Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. And then our new Urbana store, we do have GMC, Buick, and Chevrolet. Now, this is a great opportunity for a lot of folks because we got great rebates on new, but we also have great inventory here on our lot for used. So if you got any questions, come on down, let us help you out, and we got you covered. So let me show you a few of my vehicles that I have here and go over a couple of the features, see if you like them. I've got a 2014 Jeep Cherokee Limited. Now, I told you we've got a nice wide variety of different vehicles. I am kind of being a little picky, but I'm picking out some of my favorites today. One of which is this beautiful, beautiful Jeep Cherokee. Now, this is 4-wheel drive. It does have the 3.2 liter V6 engine. So you aren't getting stuck in this bad boy, but you're also gonna have fun. It has a full moonroof front to back, sunroof that opens to the front. You have leather seats. This as well has the keyless entry with the push button start. You have an 8.4-inch touchscreen display, heated seats. Now I know it's a little cheesy, but I am sold on the heated steering wheel. I mean, imagine in the winter, you're out here cleaning off your car, your hands are freezing. You got a hand warmer right there when you get in the car. So for me, it's a pretty cool feature. This thing here, it's just top of the line, keeping up with today, and you're gonna learn something. When it comes to buying Jeeps, you get into a whole nother class. I mean, you start finding out there's places that you can go you couldn't go before. There's different things that you can purchase that you can't purchase for other vehicles. There's a lot of customizing that you can do to Jeeps that you can't do to other vehicles. This is one of the reasons why I absolutely love these vehicles. I mean, I've got friends that I've got in these, and I just keep getting phone calls from them about how they just love it. And it makes me smile knowing that somebody is in a vehicle that they purchased from me and they love it. So for me, this is one of the vehicles I wanted to highlight and show to you today. I mean, folks, if you have any questions, just come on down. Check it out. See what we can do for you. Like I said, we've got you covered. This vehicle, not only is it gonna have the best value and price, but it's also gonna have that 3 years of free oil changes. I know you keep hearing me say this, but I want you to believe me and understand. We're trying to take care of you, and we wanna make sure you understand we've got you covered. So, folks, my question is, why aren't you down here looking at this? Get on down here, come check us out, and let me show you what kind of deal we can make for you on this beauty in the future. Come check me out, SVG Motors, 400 Shoot Mill Road.
It's Halloween, and these deals are scary good.
Escape in a Chevy Silverado, saving up to $11,000. Or take off 20% on a new Chevy Malibu.
Where? 2 places, Urbana, Newtown, or Greenville.
Introducing the long-awaited new 2018 Chevrolet Traverse. Its new style features more of a truck-like appearance, similar to that of a Chevy Tahoe or Suburban. The exterior is absolutely gorgeous, but the real excitement can be found on the inside. Once you start it up with the push button start, you'll be impressed by the 8-inch touchscreen MyLink console. You can control the FM, AM, XM satellite radio with customizable presets. You have complete control over a number of settings from Teen Driver to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Also, you can pair your phones and devices for full functionality via Bluetooth. No longer will you need your phone to navigate because you have a full GPS nav system included. If you're not impressed yet, you will be when you can predict the weather, either hourly or up to a 5-day forecast. You can read your text messages and send custom preset text messages. Then there's the ever impressive OnStar feature, which needs a whole separate video to explain its benefits. You can also control the rear climate control from the touch screen as well. And then not only do you have a rear camera, but you also have a front camera that you can monitor too. And lastly, you can watch for traffic delays and see what's going on in your area. This MyLink console is amazing. Another favorite feature is the secret compartment directly behind the touchscreen with a USB port, so you can easily store things you don't want visible with the touch of a button. And then right below the console, you have all your climate controls and 2 USB ports with a 12-volt jack. Chevrolet is all about safety, so they place the driver information center right below your line of sight so that you don't have to take your eyes off the road. You can quickly glance down to get the information like your speed, 2 trip odometers, your fuel information, oil life, tire pressure, fuel economy, a timer, your battery voltage, and transmission fluid temperature. All of this can be controlled with the buttons on the right side of the steering wheel. And then on the left side is your cruise control buttons. You have a large storage space in the center console between the seats. Above you, you have garage door remote buttons as well as your sunroof controls. To top it all off, you have powered seat controls, and the sound system is made by Bose to give you the best music experience while you drive. Also, there's 2 sunroofs so the kids can see the sky too. Perfect for driving around Christmas time looking at lights or just summer nights looking at the stars. Also, your passengers have a full 3-prong AC outlet along with 2 USB ports and controls for their temperature too. Step outside, a couple clicks on the key fob and the back hatch opens up automatically, revealing a very generous amount of cargo space. And of course, if you need larger cargo space, the back seats will collapse down so you can hold things like TVs or small furniture. And then if you need more cargo space, the second row captain chairs also collapse, and the passenger captain chair will move forward for easy access to 3rd row seating. And lastly, one of the coolest new features is the surround vision and the hidden backup camera in the rear view mirror. With the flip of a switch behind the mirror turns into a backup camera, allowing you to see a very wide angle behind you. And when you drive around on the SVG lots, you can see the incredible amount of inventory we have with the Malibus, Cruzes, and Silverados. If this Traverse hasn't impressed you yet, maybe it will when I tell you it can come with safety features like front collision alert, front pedestrian braking, low speed forward automatic braking, lane keep assist with lane departure warning, rear cross traffic alert, blind zone alerts, and rear park assist. You cannot go wrong with this new 2018 Chevrolet Traverse. Stop out to SVG Chevrolet in Greenville or SVG Chevrolet and GMC in U-Town, Urbana to test drive one of these incredible Traverses.
I wasn't lying. I'm being honest. I'm picking out the toys that I love here today. I've got a 2014 Dodge Ram Tradesman. Now this has a custom lift kit that we did ourselves, 35-inch tires. Now this has the blackout package. As you can see, the rims are blacked out. As you come around the vehicle, you'll notice that the emblems on the back are blacked out. Now this is a big boy truck. If you need to tow anything, you got the tow package mirrors already built in. Believe it or not, folks, I'm a carpenter by trade. I used to build homes for a living. The thing I love about this is it's got built-in little toolboxes right here, so you don't have to worry about your tools. Everything can be protected. It is watertight. Now, these lock when you lock the vehicle with the key fob. As you can see, this is a beautiful truck. I mean, you're not getting stuck at all in this bad boy, especially with these tires. Now, I'm telling you, we are #1 in the market. This is not only a 5.7 liter V8 Hemi, but this has also got the capability of work. So you got work and play, power, luxury. I mean, the back seat, you have the extended cab. It's just an all-around nice, comfortable ride. I mean, for me, when you look at something like this, it says, I worked hard for what I have. Folks, I know a lot of you out there are working hard for what you have, and I want you to have something like this if this is what you want. Like I said, I am being a little selfish today. I can't help it. I'm having fun. Look at this thing. It screams fun. And that's what we are. We are here and we are having fun. Now, we may laugh and joke, but we don't play, folks. We will get this taken care of and we will put you down the road in this tomorrow, the next day. It doesn't matter. Just come on down and check it out. Give us an opportunity to show you what we have and what we can do for you at SVG Motors. Come get the superior value guaranteed, best around, within a minimum of 50 miles. Remember how I told you that? You can shop this vehicle around. You're not gonna find one with a custom lift kit and 35-inch tires for this price. Are you kidding me? It's ridiculous. Just stop playing games. Come on down, take a look at what we have to offer. I told you I am being a little selfish, showing what I like today, but it is what it is, and I know there's somebody else out there that likes what I like. So folks, let's just get down to business. I'm having fun with you. I hope you're having fun with me today. Got any questions? Just come on down. 400 Shoot Mill Road.
I want to buy your car, and it can happen in 5 minutes. It's this simple. Stop at any SVG location or text this number right here with your VIN, miles, and a few photos. Look forward to seeing you.
Hi folks, Angel here at SVG Chevrolet up here in Greenville, and I'm here to talk to you today about Silverado accessories. If you notice on the front of this one, we do offer the new illuminated bow tie. Whenever your lights are on, your bow tie is on. Now, we can also offer non-illuminated, which means just a regular black bow tie, which comes in a package for the front and the rear. And if we come on around here, you'll notice we do have the black wheels. Those are also an option. We have the roll bar, or the roll bar at the top. That's a special ops roll bar, but you can get that in just a regular roll bar. And we do offer light packages. Of course, we have the step rails here at the bottom. These are the tube design, but there's also the oval. This one offers a spray-in bed liner. And for durability, you cannot beat a spray-in bed liner. You get up here when it's wet, you're not going to slip and fall as easily as a plastic bed liner or just a regular bed itself. There's all kinds of different options we can go with. You can go as far as changing the color of your fuel door if you wish. And also on a lot of our vehicles, not so much the trucks, but the cars, this is called a seal plate right here. And on a lot of our cars, they actually have the option for an illuminated seal plate. It'll say like Cruise or Malibu or Sonic, which are really neat. Some of our Sonics, they have a light kit that go into the center console that lights everything up. Like I said, come talk to us. We can hook you up with just about anything you need. As far as other things go, we offer options and accessories for everything. Say you just bought a Malibu. You go to the grocery store. You come out, you put your groceries nice and neat in the trunk. You get home, they're everywhere. They've done spilled out all over the place. We offer cargo organizers for those trunks, and that's for the Malibu, the Cruise, some of the Sonics, as well as even a Camaro. I think we do have some options for cargo organization. We offer all kinds of things. Just come up, I have a book. Matter of fact, I have it over here. This is our catalog for the 2016, 2017 models, but I also have it for the 14, 15 models. And we can also look it up online for you through our accessory dealer. Just come on up and talk to me. We'll be happy to help you outfit your vehicle for the needs best fit for you. This is the special ops truck. We do have it for sale. Come on up, let somebody take you out for a test drive. You're going to fall in love with it.
Hi, my name's Tyler Mangin, and today on Tech Tips, we are going to talk about cold weather. We're getting into the winter months. Cold weather can cause issues with your car when you least expect it. We're going to go through a few tips just to get your car ready for the cold weather. All right, our first tech tip today is going to be on batteries. A weak battery in the summertime can easily turn into a dead battery in the winter. Always make sure you bring it in to get it checked, get it volt tested, and possibly replaced if needed. Another good thing about always having your battery checked, if you have a full battery, it'll always keep the car running in case of an emergency. So if you're stuck on the side of the road waiting for the tow truck, at least you got a full charge and the vehicle will keep running. Our next tech tip is going to be on coolant. Always make sure you properly maintain your coolant levels. They're nice to have, that way nothing on the car freezes up, and always make sure you check if there's any leaks or anything like that. On our next tech tip, we are going to talk about keeping your gas and washer fluid full. While both of these are very different fluids, both are crucial to the well-being of the vehicle. Make sure you always keep your gas tank full. That keeps any condensation from building up inside of the tank. Also, it doesn't allow that tank to freeze. In an event of an emergency with a full tank of gas, you can leave your car running the entire duration until help arrives, like for instance if you're stuck in the ditch or stranded. Washer fluid is also a big part in these cold months. Always make sure you keep your washer fluid full. We do get a lot of road salt, especially around these parts. It's nice to keep that full because you can always make sure there's no debris or anything on your windshield. That way it's a lot safer and you can see out. And our final tech tip today is going to be on tires. It's always proper to check your tires to make sure they're inflated to the right PSI. Proper tire maintenance goes a long way, especially in the cold months. With proper tires, you always make sure you have the good grip. With having better grip, you're going to be safer on the roads. Also, for every 10 degrees that the temperature drops, you will lose 1 PSI in your tires. So always make sure you check your tire maintenance and tire pressures. These are just a few tips about the winter months that are soon to be approaching. We will go over a couple more here in the future, but this has been Tyler Mangin with Tech Tips.
I'm at it all day. What can I say, folks? I'm having fun. I've got a Honda Civic. Honda Civic. It's a Honda CR-V. I've been doing this too long today. They got a 2015. Now, folks, I love our import selection we've got here. I love imports personally. I own a Toyota Avalon. They're great cars. They're very well made. You've got reliability. Now, with this thing here is all-wheel drive. So, especially like we've been talking about here in Ohio, you've got to look at the snow and ice situation. You don't want to be slipping and sliding everywhere. So this will help give you better peace of mind. Now, this also comes with a smart key technology. So this has a keyless entry, which I just locked the car on myself. I still got the car locked on my own self. Oh, that's gone. What'd I do with the key? I don't know how to work this thing. What can I say? I've been doing this all day. But let me show you some of the features of this vehicle. Well, that was a little embarrassing to say the least. We got in though. Like I said though, it does have the smart key technology, so it is push button start. As you can see, you do have a touchscreen display unit, which is pretty cool. I really like, you've kind of caught on a little bit, I think, that I like gadgets. Check it out. What? I'm digging it. So you can put your CDs in there. This also would be for if you needed to upload your navigation maps and so on and so forth. So with this vehicle, you're looking at, you've got reliability, you've got comfortability, you've got dependability. I mean, triple Ds. I shouldn't say it like that, but whoops. But no, in all honesty, folks, I love this vehicle. It's fun, it's sporty, it's reliable. I mean, look at the space in this. Hold on here. But you can see this also has a 60-40 split with the seats. So you add to your trunk space. If you say are out shopping, see, I'm just not on it with this car. Folks, I apologize, but it's hot out and they're beating me up on this black pavement. But you can see you also have the protective screen. So, unfortunately you have those incidences during Christmas and holiday seasons when you're buying stuff and you've got all the packages. You don't want certain people looking in that may be doing something wrong. So it makes a nice little security to add a little additional peace of mind. Like I said, this is a Honda CR-V. It's a very reliable vehicle. It has very low miles, and we are #1 in the market, not only on the domestic, but also the import. We here at SVG Motors give you a superior value guarantee all around on all the market. Now, folks, this is a steal of a deal. You can't miss it. You need to come down and feel it behind the wheel. I mean, it's just one of those cars that's so smooth on this ride. It's transitioned through gears. Shifting on it is just a remarkable transmission. I mean, folks, I know there's a lot of you out there that are mechanics that know way more about some of the technical features of the vehicle, and I'm sure you would be a lot better at describing it. But you know what? You're not gonna have as much fun as we do down here at SVG Motors and getting people in cars like this. I mean, that's the part of my job that I love. We work with a lot of different types of people with all different types of credit, folks. I have good, I have bad. We get people done. We just need you to give us the opportunity. If you love this vehicle and you think you would like to have this vehicle, but you're not sure about your credit, man, come on down. Ladies, gentlemen, anybody, please, don't think that your credit's so bad you can't get something like this. I've gotten vehicles for people that were their dream cars they never thought they could buy. But sometimes with the right money down or co-signer, you can get any vehicle you want at a nice low monthly payment with a nice low interest rate. We just want to make sure that you are aware that we're going to do whatever we can for you to help you get into something like this or something like I've shown you earlier today. So folks, if you have any questions, now I about knocked myself out. I'm not kidding. These prices and things we do, see, I did that. I'm closing this real quick. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. But I'm done playing around with you folks. I'm being serious. I really want to help you out. This is a gorgeous car. Anything we can do for you, just give us an opportunity. You can go to any other dealerships you want, but as long as you come and give us an opportunity, that's all we're asking for. Folks, this is Nathan down here at SVG Motors on Shoot Mill Road, Dayton, Ohio. Come on down, check us out and see what we have in our selection.
It's Halloween and these deals are scary good.
Escape in a Jeep Renegade starting at $16,999 or take off 30% on a new Chrysler 200 or 300. It's the Jeep Celebration event.
Where? Eaton. It's Eaton.
Hi Angel, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I was out there talking to one of the mechanics just a little bit ago, and they were telling me I needed a tune-up. Tell me a little bit about it.
Alrighty. Anymore, what that means, for the most part, is replacing the plugs and wires. They're usually due about every 100,000 miles.
Okay.
A lot of times, a lot of people will notice around 95 or 97, depends on how hard you drive your car, it'll start chugging. And that's when you know there's a slight miss, and that's a real good indication to go get it done. But usually 100,000 miles is definitely due.
Should I do it just as a precautionary thing because I'm getting close to 100,000 miles,
Yes,
or do I have to wait
would.
until it starts chugging?
I would do it as a precautionary thing because what happens is when those plugs start failing, they will cause fuel to dump down into your exhaust. And what that does, that will foul out your catalytic converter. So it's very important to get that done and taken care of before something like that happens. See, these things, this is where your spark is to ignite the gas in the cylinder. And what happens is, you know, a lot of starts in 100,000 miles. And that builds up a lot of carbon on it. And this piece builds up, and sometimes the porcelain will crack. So it's real important to every 100,000 miles to get these replaced. And now they're made with iridium, which seem to be doing a whole lot better than the plugs of the old days.
100,000 miles, that's a lot. Back in the old days, we used 25, 30,000 miles, and you had to put new spark plugs, wires, and condensers on those things. I used to keep a file behind my ear just to be able to file down the condenser. So
The point?
The point, yeah, there you go, the point. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It's not that complicated anymore. Usually just plugs and wires, and some of our vehicles actually don't have wires on them anymore. They're coil on plug. So a lot of those, some of the cars, you don't even need those. But these are necessary because these become filed when this becomes filed, and the wires will crack. And when they crack, they allow moisture to get in there.
I'm starting to see some cracks in them now.
Yeah, and you go to start it, it's like wah, 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 wah. It's really not a lot of fun. So a good rule of thumb is every 100,000 miles, I'm getting ready to do my second tune-up. So
Wow.
I'm coming up on 200,000. And if you want your cars to last, get the plugs and wires changed at 100,000. And it probably wouldn't hurt to have your air filter checked, your cabin filter. I think I've gone over this before too, and the cabin and air filters are pretty darn important also.
You got any specials going on right now, Angel?
I sure do. Actually, there's a $3 rebate per plug. So, you know, it's $12 for 4 plugs, one and one. Actually, I keep the slips in here, so when it gets wrote up in the service department, I will go through and fill the paperwork out myself and give it to them, and they'll make a copy of the repair order, the service department will, and give it to the customer. All they have to do is sign their name at the bottom, put it in the envelope, and mail it off.
Oh, it's like a rebate then?
Yes, it is a rebate. They'll send you back a prepaid card for that amount, and it's good anywhere you want to go.
Oh, sounds good.
We're also having a real good thing on tires this month too. They've got the Bridgestone, Continental, Goodyear, Hankook, and Pirelli's got a $100 mail-in rebate. So if you come in and buy a set of 4 tires, that's $100 back in your pocket. 70 on the Michelin and BF Goodrich. The Michelin's a great tire. 50 on the Firestone, General, and Dunlops, and then 40 on the Uniroyals.
Sounds like the tires will pay for my tune-up.
They will, pretty much. And then you still get a rebate back on the tune-up, so it's a win-win.
Sounds great. Sign me up.
Alrighty.
Everybody, hey, it's time to wake up. Are we ready? Things are gonna shake up. Can you feel it? Feel it on the inside. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now. We can always reach a little higher. Find a way to light a little fire. Turn it up and never let it down. You know nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now. We've never been this far before.
Thanks for watching another episode of SVG Motors Weekly. And if you haven't done it yet, go to youtube.com and subscribe to the SVG Motors channel. Or go to our Facebook page and like our page. And last but not least, if you want to see future episodes, go to your DVR and search SVG Motors and catch future episodes. Thanks again for watching.